Hey, welcome to another adventure in old code, the place on the internet where we take a look at old QBasic code we wrote way back in the day, and we laugh and we cry and we cringe, but mostly we just hang our heads in shame at what came out of our brains. Today we're going to finish, I think, the sequence of programs written by my brother, containing the title Combat. This will be Combat 4. I'm hoping it's actually something. Let's have a look. So I think if I did this, whoops. Shoot, 1 second. That's got to do that. Doing this live kind of hurts me. This one, oh, I'm gonna get this one of these days. Okay, we're gonna look at Combat 4. There's too much to deal with. I need a live producer. Combat 4. Actually, let's look at all the combats. Yeah, so there is Combat. There's also Combat 1. Oh, shoot. Huh. No, let's just take a look at Combat 4. All right, let's do this. See. Oh, wait a second. I got to make sure my speakers are. I always have to make sure my speakers come out of the computer. Perfect. Okay, without further ado, finally. Oh, okay, it's broken. Well, that was unfortunate. Huh. So there's a there's a do loop without what? Okay, this is broken. So the loop here, there is a do up ahead, but somewhere there's a statement that's not being finished. So I'm wondering if this is even real. Other guy, if I'm looking for constructs that aren't finished. Lots of ifs and lots of elses. Let's take a look at the moves here. He's magic. He has a throwing star. Maybe this is all the same. Throw the star at the opponent. We saw that last time. I don't know. Let's keep going. What are the spear guy's moves? Space bar. Okay, well that's ridiculous. Never mind. Let's quit this, and we'll. What am I gonna do? That was really okay. Let's do this. Shootout. Let's do it. Yes, I accept it. Yeah. Okay. This will be magically 2 episodes in one here. 1 second. We'll do something. Oops. Shootout. Okay. Well, that was fun. Hey, welcome to another adventure in old code, a place on the internet where we take a look at old QBasic code we wrote back in the day, and we laugh, we cry, we cringe, but basically we just hang our heads in shame at what came out of our brains. Today we're going to look at something called Shootout, and we'll see what we get. Okay, maybe this is going to be something. Shoot out. Shoot out. Okay, no clue. No clue what this is. Woo! Okay. Let's see what we... Oh. That guy is awesome. This was a character that we used over and over and over again, and I can't remember if it actually has made an appearance in these videos, but this is the picturesque character stamp that we used all over the place. Okay, what am I doing? I pressed the left arrow button and some white lines appeared. Oh. Okay. So I'm assuming... Whoa. Okay, what was that? So if I hit on the number pad, if I hit 4, this thing starts going to the left, and if I hit 6, it starts going to the right. I'm assuming if I hit 8, it goes up, and 2, it goes down. So I'm assuming, and then I hit 5, and you can see a red dot. I hope you can see a red dot that shows up where those two lines intersected. 1 second. That's fantastic. Let me just try something out here. Yeah, okay. No, that's sorry for the distraction. Okay, so that's pretty great. This is definitely my brother's program. I know this because the number pad is used, and I assumed it was his program because it was a shootout, and he likes to shoot things so that they always shooting things. So, okay. Anyway, that's fantastic. So now I think if I hit a button, these lines appear, and I probably get one shot. So I missed, and then he shoots me, and I'm dead. So, okay, I hit a button, and then now I can't hit 5 to shoot here because then I'm off. So I have to line up one of the axes, and then I have to start doing the other one. And I have to line that up, and then I have to make sure they're both lined up. Somehow I missed him, although I'm confused about that. Anyway, great little program. Let's have a look at it. So we have one subroutine, and one subroutine only, shot. We've got screen 12. So screen 12 is 640 by 480 screen resolution. Clear the screen, and then we're gonna do this shot. So this is basically drawing the guy. The head, the body, and the clothing. His weapon. I didn't even see his weapon. What is his weapon? Oh, he's got a little holster on his left side. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's there, I promise you. Yeah. Okay, so that's great. So this draws the guy and gets him. Puts him into a variable called bad, and we're going to see this person stamp everywhere, all over the place in many programs to come. So that's exciting. Okay, so we've got, okay, Dim shared the bad. That's the cell for the sprite. X and Y is 450 and 400. XX and YY is 300 and 200. Now I'm assuming XX and YY are the coordinates of the bad guy because they more or less are in the middle of the screen at that point. 640 and 480 is the very bottom right-hand corner of the screen. And so we've got another set of coordinates that are more down and to the right at 450 and 400. So I'm assuming this is the x coordinate of the little vertical line at the bottom. And I should make my, I can't see myself in my camera. That's going to be really bad. There we go. Now I can see myself in the camera. Now I can't see that. Oh my goodness, I'm so disorganized. Everything. Okay, here we go. So, yeah, and then the y, I believe, is going to be the y coordinate of that horizontal bar on the side. But we'll verify that. We'll make sure that we figure that out. So then a line from 0, 0 to 579, 399. So this is the entire screen, kind of. I mean, he didn't use the full screen. We could actually do this. Come on. 2, 640, 480, yellow box. I'll just draw that's not quite what I thought. Right, I think I gotta draw to 639, 479. There we go. So that's the entire screen. So you can see he's not using the whole screen. He's decided that his screen is going to end at 400 instead of 640. I think it was 400. I keep dying. Woohoo. Okay, so this is me. This was added by me. I know 580 by 400 basically. So he draws the box in that 6 color, that brown color that's not very pleasant. And then he's going to draw from 0 to 200 the green rectangle. So the green rectangle is on top. The brown rectangle shows through the bottom. Then we're going to put the bad guy at 300 and 200. Then we're going to draw a line. What? Oh, right, because he's got a... What? Wait a second. Why did we draw that? We'll put a line from 300 to 201 to 360, 260, color 8, and we have a box. Oh, right. And then we... Oh, okay. So that, yeah. Okay, so there's a few things going on here. We're just going to put an end here, just to verify that this is what we kind of see. So this is what happens after you put the guy. Because we originally got the guy on a black background, now we're going to put him with all of his containing background. No alpha channel here. And so what he's got to do now is he's got to fill in that box with the right color. But he can't paint inside that box because you see the top of the box is the blue color and the rest of the box, you know, touches a brown color. And the paint command only says paint this color up to a boundary of this other color. So to fill that box, he's got to draw a gray square. And I don't know if you can see this, but it... the brown ground takes most of that square. And so then he paints it, the ground color, but there's still a little sliver of black. So he draws from... What is this box? From 300, 201 to 360, 260. You know what? I'm going to make this yellow just because I want to see the box. So he draws the box again. And then he paints essentially the sky again. Sorry, 9 is blue, that blue color. I think I said green before. So that fills out the box. I'm just a little bit confused. What happens if I didn't have those two statements? Oh, I see. Because now he's got the box. He's got to get rid of the box, the gray box. So that's what that does. And now he's got the little sliver of black. So then he's got to fill in that black with the blue color, and he can do paint blue up to brown. That's... No, he didn't do that. He didn't do another paint command. He did a from 0. Oh, he just drew the whole sky again. Okay. Well, that's interesting. Okay, so now we're going to do loop until, and we're just get a key, look for a key, and if you haven't pushed a key, just keep looping until you do. Once you hit a key, S string actually contains something, then we're going to start the game loop, and this is a double nested do. First, he's going to draw the line from X 440 to X 400. So that is the, that's that horizontal line that's moving on the bottom. So it's a 40 pixel long line, basically, at the same X coordinate near the bottom of the screen. And then same thing with the Y. It's another 40 pixel long line at the Y coordinate of whatever Y is. So this is how he's displaying the XY coordinate using these two lines. And then he's going to ask for another in key screen. Get another key press. If you hit 4, then erase your line. That's fine. I should point out that if you don't specify a color, the default color is 7, which is that normal white, not a bright white, just a normal white. So he's drawing it in a normal white, and then he's erasing it, and he's decreasing X by 2.2. So actually, because of this, it'll take 5 times through the loop to just move that line over 1 pixel, because you can't light up half a pixel. So that's interesting. So he's erasing the line, changing the position, and then he's going to do the same with 6 instead. But 6 is to the right, so he's going to increase the line. Then he's going to 8 subtracts from the Y, and 2 is going down, so it's going to add to the Y. Again, the Y coordinates are reversed from regular Cartesian coordinates because reasons. And then we're going to loop until Q string is not null. All right, so you push the first key press to get past this top do. Then once you're here, you're going to keep drawing these things again and again and again until you hit a key. Once you hit a key, then you're going to check to see if what? If it's not equal to 5. Oh my word. So this entire first do loop here is simply setting things up. It's this scenario where I hit a button, but nothing else happens. Okay. Now we're asking for Q string equals in key string again and again and again. So, okay. So once we hit a button, if it was 5, then we're going to draw the lines, because remember, we've been erasing them. If we hit a button, right. If we hit a button, we erase them. So if we didn't hit a button, we don't erase them, but we did hit a button, so we erased them. And now they're gone, so we have to draw them again. So let's make sure to draw them again. Then we wait for another key, because now we're in this situation where we're constantly doing something every time through the loop because you've already hit a button and these things are moving. So now QString is the first thing you pressed. Oh my word. SString is the second thing you pressed. So if QString equals 4, which is to the left, then we're going to erase the line and essentially do the same thing. That's really strange. So we're going to do all this same thing with QString, and then we're going to loop until S is not equal to 0. Oh, I see. Okay, so the first time you hit the button to start the movement of the lines, that direction is set in the QString variable. So if I hit left, QString says I'm going left, and we're going to continue to go left. I don't have to keep the button down. I can just go left. So I'm going left, and I will continue to go left until I hit another button, and that's the S string. So if I didn't hit a button, what would happen is QString would be, I hit left because that was set way up here. Way up here is the only place we set QString. So I hit left. It subtracts, erases the line, subtracts from X, goes all the way down here. SString is null. We didn't hit another button after we hit left. So we go back up here. QString is still 4. Like I didn't change it. So this is what makes the line move to the left after just hitting the button once. And indeed, all I do is I hit the button once and it starts to go. So that's great. I'll hit 5 and die. But if I now do hit a button, then we break out of this loop and we loop until QString equals 5 or SString equals 5. Okay. So this just tells me, obviously I'm going to break out if SString was 5, because 5 is what I hit to shoot. But he's saying loop until QString is equal to 5 as well. That is a condition to break out. However, I don't think that would work, because that suggests to me that I can now hit 5 in this state and the game will end. Oh. Huh. Right, because we only do this, do loop, if I didn't hit 5. If QString was not 5, then I do all this S nonsense. So that's what, okay. So we can't hit 5. So this is legitimate. Check to see if I've hit 5. If I hit 5, then go ahead and erase those lines again. Play this sound, which I hope you can hear. And then what is all this? Okay, so here we go. We're going to say if X, if my horizontal position that I've chosen is greater than 24 pixels more than his X coordinate and less than 35 pixels than his X coordinate, and of course Y and all this stuff. This is putting a very small box around the character. This is just checking to see if the X, Y values that I've hit, that I've selected, are indeed in the box containing him. And he's got 24 to 35 and 7 to 35. I'm going to draw a box. Let's go all the way up here. I want to see how tight this hit box around the character is. So let's go XX plus 24. YY plus 7. And we're going to draw the box to xx plus, is it 35? yy plus 35? I think 24 and 35, 7 and 35. Yep. And again, we're going to make it yellow, and we're going to make it a box. So let me see. Interesting. So I have to go for a headshot or a gut shot. If I get him in the arm, he's not going to... Well, we haven't determined what happens. The if statement, that long if statement, just checks to see if I've hit him in that box. Oh, okay. So if I've hit him in that box, then we're going to draw a red dot, and we're going to go left, down, right, up. So we're going to draw a little tiny square of blood. Otherwise, we're going to p-set 7 this time, so a white dot. Oh, yeah, at the XY coordinate that I chose. We're going to sleep for 1 second, play a sound, and paint the whole screen red. So, and that's it. That's great. Oh, look at what he's got down here. 24/7, 35, 35, 4B? What? That doesn't make any sense. I wonder what he was trying to do here. I suspect that is what he was trying to do. I don't know what he was trying to do. Like if I do this, I can never remember how to cut and paste. Cut, shift, delete. I wonder if he was just... Because this will draw a red box around the character. Oh, whoops. No. Try again. Oh, I missed him. Oh, that's not... Just want to see that box. Right. Okay, I want to see this box. It didn't even draw. Oh, of course not. This is way up top somewhere. This isn't even relative to the coordinates. What am I talking about? Sorry, folks. I'm being stupid. Okay. Well, anyway, that was Shootout. So that was cool. Definitely a program brought to you by my brother. Very excellent. So that suggests why I didn't see anything when I shot his legs. Oh my goodness. I hit 0 and it stops. You can hit another button and it stops. How did I miss that? I want to shoot him right on the leg. I shot him in the leg, but it wasn't a kill shot. That's why. Okay. So why did another button? I hit another button. And it just stopped. That must be what the... I hit a button. So Q string is 4. I'm going to the left. And now I'm going to the left. and I hit another button, let's say 0. So S is 0. We loop until S is nothing. But Q string is still 4. So it should do this again. Oh, no, that's why. So I'm here and I'm going 4 and then I hit 0. S is now 0. So it breaks out of the loop, but S is not 5 and Q is not 5. So then we go all the way back up to the top where we're now in this position where we're waiting for a key press to begin movement. So that's why that works. Okay, excellent little program. Let me restore the original thing. We'll get rid of this. That was Shootout. Excellent little program. I liked it a lot. So thanks for joining me in this adventure in old code. Have a nice day, and we will see you next time.